Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Kroshek, and what a week that we just have. Just that this week and a half was just pure fun with Askarov, Broberg, Patrick Lane being traded, Paul Kozin being traded, and just lately McCrory and Jaeger. So a lot of good trade. So in my head, it was like, yeah, this week is gonna be more calm, right? So after reading this article on TVA Sport about Nick Robertson saying, "I'm done with Toronto," I decided maybe it's newsworthy. Maybe something gonna happen. So Robertson is done. He have no intention to sign back to Toronto. If you're reading this article on TVA Sport, this is mostly it. So what's next for Robertson? What next for the Maple Leaf? Because now they're gonna lose probably their best prospect in their team. He's a hyper skilled winger who just didn't really have a real chance. 27 point in 56 game, but only played 11 minutes 23 second last year, so didn't really had a real chance. So yeah, when I'm looking at Robertson, I think in some other team he's gonna have a way better chance to be this top six winger or middle six winger. And the Maple Leaf need now to kind of check other option. And this is three trade ID that could be fun. So before starting this, little warning, those are not prediction, but just trade ID with other RFA. And just keep in mind, the Maple Leaf doesn't have a lot of money, so no expensive player gonna be on this list. The first trade that I kind of thought about seeing this news is Philip Tomasino, a first round pick by the Nashville Predator. And this is a guy that kind of don't fit with the Preds right now. And kind of a little bit like Robertson, have pretty similar number, but didn't really get the chance. Some rumor about work ethic kind of hurt him. And Nashville have a lot of draft picks, so if the Preds want to move him with a draft pick for another player, that could be possible. And Tomasino is a hyper skilled center that could play wing, kind of good with puck protection, not a bad playmaker, not a bad goal scorer, have not bad handle at all. So this is a guy that have maybe top six potential in the future, but need to work on his work ethic. And that's not something that you see every day. So yeah, I think this ceiling is probably pretty fun for the Leaf to maybe check to trade Robertson for. And Robertson kind of fit pretty well with the Predator right now. At number 2, I have a trade with Jonathan Berggren. This guy is another second round pick, 33 overall, have 6 point in 12 game. He's an amazing AHL player. He's another guy who didn't really have had the chance this year and last year to play a lot in the NHL. So when I'm looking at him, I'm like, this guy will fit so well in the Maple Leaf system, playing with Tavares and Nylander on the second line. And I think hyper skill, very fast, an amazing shooter could fit very well with the Leaf. And Robertson seems like a guy that could fit pretty well on the third line for Detroit. And I think this is a trade that could be a 1v1 pretty easily. My last ID, transaction ID is a little bit different. Arthur Kaliev is completely different than all the other guys that I've talked about. The others were more skills player, good in transition. Kaliev is more of a cycling player. He loves to dump and chase the puck. Very good in the cycling. And since he started the league, he had his up and down. But maybe the Leaf need this. Maybe on the third line, they want more physicality, more size for the playoff. And Kaliev could bring that. He's pretty good around the net and very good in dump and chase. And for the King, they need skills, they need pure talent, and Robertson checked that box. So maybe this is a more of a trade of need for both team right now. Kaliev is a young guy with size and Robertson for LA's talent. If you have other trade ID or suggestion, you can write them below, but try to make them fit under salary cap. Hope you like this video, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.